Tonight's lesson, Black history in the Bible. Now, you got all these Bible cemetery schools, all these different branches of Christianity, and they can't teach you, they can't show you yourself in the Bible. Ask yourself, how is all these different Christianity, these branches of Christianity, all of them teaching white supremacy? Bible cemetery school. All right, y'all just hold tight.
Roski making hits.
Listen, we are the people of the book. We are the Israelites of this Bible.
Dear Mr. African American around the world, this for the so-called black man. Hey, look, let me holler at you one time. You know, pose a few questions, put something on your mind. There you go. What's your nationality? Huh? There. Where your people from? Huh? Look, tell me, where your land at? Do you know, or do you go by what they telling us? For the longest we've been lied to. Instead of finding truth, it's our idols we confide to. Horoscopes and palm readers, talking to the psychics who conjure up evil spirits to tell you what you're supposed to do. So dear, what's your nationality? Huh? Where your people from? Black man, tell me, where your land at? Do you know, or do you go by what they telling us? What's your nationality? Huh? Where your people from? Tell me, where your land at? Do you know, or do you go by what they telling us? You ain't African, you Israel. Wake up, don't let them tell you nothing different. You was born spiritual, born into a covenant. Yay, you got inheritance. Yes, you got a land. It's Jerusalem. They knowing this, so they keep it hidden from you. But our God is showing this. Israel's the only people that he know. He told us this. The Bible is your history, black man. Whether you Mexican, American, or German, Israelite is your bloodline of Abraham's seed. From the loins of Jacob, the Holy Spirit is your breed. Yes. You were chosen to go feed the rest of the sons of Adam. Yes. It's holy bread of life indeed. I know it's hard to fathom, but it's true. Just go and read. Forget what you've been taught by these blind leaders who let greed got their thoughts. It's all about the money. Ain't no truth in they walk. All they teach is deceptions. Ain't no light when they talk. So dig. What's your nationality? Huh? Where your people from? Black man, tell me, where your land at? Do you know, or do you go by what they telling us? What's your nationality? Huh? Where your people from? Tell me, where your land at? Do you know, or do you go by what they telling us?
And we entered into a covenant with the God of this world. And we were named after the God of this world. That's why we called Israelites. He changed our forefather's name, Jacob, from Jacob to Israel. And thus 12 boys were born unto Jacob, one to Israel. Thus we are called the Israelites.
And I just want to ask the question and start you to thinking. You know, I'm gonna show you some verses that apply to us. And why? And the question is, why isn't it taught? Why we the only people seem like everybody against us? But nevertheless, I think I'll show some pictures first. Then I get into some Bible scripts. Then I get into some more stuff. All right. Let me share these pictures, these images first. All right. Hey, yeah, I kind of did. You know, some of y'all was talking about. I know sometimes my messages get a little bit rough, but sometimes y'all just gonna have to take a break. You're going to take a break. You know, I got to do what I got to do. The Most High I was listening. I was hearing some of y'all. Yeah, it's a war zone. Okay, if you got fear, you just gonna have to pray about it. You're going to overcome it. The Most High haven't given us a spirit of fear. Okay, but yeah, but look here. Think about it. This is everything that's dysfunctional is promoted. They put money behind it. They pump it out. All the positive images, far and hard, in between. But just look, they tell you to get over slavery, but tell them to get over the Civil War. How about that? Huh? No better yet, they tell you never forget. Even though there's some shady stuff going on with 9/11, I don't believe it went down like they said it did, but nevertheless, they said never forget. All the while, pointing their fingers in our face, said, y'all still on that? Now look, Genesis chapter 10, verse 6, tells you that the Egyptian are black folk. What throw people off is the Bible verse. I mean, yeah, the word. Let me show it to you. That's what throw people off. Let me see where. Okay, the Bible. Let me go to the Bible. Let me go to another Bible. This is what throw people off. Genesis chapter 10, verse 6. It's right here in the Bible. Either y'all gonna believe the Bible or you just close it up and go on to hell or whatever you're gonna do. And the sons of Ham, they love saying every black person is Ham. And the Bible just right here in the same sentence, and there's no such thing as a curse of Ham. Noah cursed Ham's son Canaan. Canaan way over here. All these are black folk. This is Canaan. So how is every black person cursed? There's no such thing as a curse of Ham. Okay? But nevertheless, everybody pretty much agree that Ham is black people. Okay, Cush, Mizraim, there go your Egyptians. There go your Egyptians. Right there. There they go. Let me spell it out for you. Mizraim. Right there in Genesis. People don't read their Bible, or the truth don't matter. It don't matter. Black folks can't have nothing. Anybody but the Negro. Black folks, only thing you supposed to accomplish is servitude. Serving them. But yeah. Look, there it is right there. Mizraim, that's it. See what you got? This is a Greek word, Egyptian. That's a Greek word. Okay? But yeah. Let me get back to this Bible verse. Genesis chapter 10, verse 6. The sons of Ham, Cush, I think them the Ethiopians. Mizraim, there go your Egyptians. Put, Libyans, well, not the ones that's over there now, and Canaan. All right, there you go. Now, let me see. Nimrod. Nimrod is in the Bible, the Tower of Babel. He descended. Where did Nimrod descend from? Let me see. Hold on. There you go right there. Cush. Here it is. Nimrod was a black man. But these white supremacist devils, that's why I said Christianity is white supremacy. They ain't gonna show you where you at in the Bible, or black folks. They ain't gonna do it. White supremacy, that's what they teaching. Big old Bible, they done took pages out, they done edited, they done took all the stuff out. Well, most of it. And then, yeah, that's why it's white supremacy, because they're not teaching the truth. Nimrod was ruling the earth. He was a wicked ruler, but he was a black man. Let me type in Nimrod over here and see what you get. Y'all already know what it's gonna be. Black folks need white folks to live. I'm going by their action. These lies got to come down in order for us to live. We cannot be the dry bones. The dry bones ain't gonna live if we don't know our purpose. Okay? But yeah, most of them Bible pictures, the truth is coming out. They got him as a white man. He still was wicked. I don't care. He still was wicked. Okay? I don't care if he's black or white. He still was wicked. But he was a black man. Okay? And he was ruling the earth. The Tower of Babel. You look at where it was at. One of the hottest parts of the earth. All right, now. Here go Genesis chapter 10:6. There go you Egyptians. I looked it up for you. We doing a review. There you go. Mizraim is the Hebrew cognate, a common Semitic source word for the land known as Egypt. Okay? All right. Think about this, the Messiah. Well, yeah. Joseph, they translated the names through 4 European languages, and that European Hebrew is one of them. That's why the names don't sound Hebrew. Russian names sound Russian in English. Vladimir Putin, it sound Russian, and he's still white. German name sounds German in English. Spanish name sounds Spanish in English. Mandarin, they got over 2,000 characters in their language, and it sounds Asian in English, but the Hebrew names don't sound Hebrew in English. Because they done colonized it and whitewashed it and erased and took us off of it. But yeah, here you go. Son of Ham, son of Noah, okay? Younger brother of Cush, there you go. But all right, let me get back on these images. Let me look at some of y'all comments first. Hold on. Let me look at some of y'all comments. Shalom, family. I'll get to y'all comments later. If y'all got any questions or comment, save it. Or write it down. And I'll get back to it later. Yeah, they not gonna tell you what we had in the Bible. See, I used to say at one time when I was out there, way out there, I said, no, this ain't. But I was saying, Jesus. I said, no, something. That's a white man God. There's something wrong with that. But why he hate black folk? I'm not serving on God, and these folks have been killing us, getting away. That ain't righteous. I was reading the Bible. I used to take Bible classes at school. I loved it. Still, I love it now. But it was a falling away from it. Understand? But let me get back to some of these images. Think about it. Look at the plants. The plants grow up toward the sky. They praising the Most High. Hands up. Grow up toward the sky. Huh? They want you to put some chemicals in your hair that's burning your brain. They want you to look like them. Now, the Most High didn't make us to look. He made us in his image, not European images. Okay? Now, notice Esau in the Bible. He had hair like a goat. Okay? The Messiah got hair like a sheep. I'm helping you separate the sheep from the goats. In other words, these lies and the truth. Yeah, Esau had hair like a goat. He was a hairy man, but he had hair like a goat. Yeah. But let me get back to these pictures. Most High, I didn't know how this was going. I never do, to be honest with you. I never do know how it's gonna go. Okay, baby, I guess just pull the trigger. That's all. Pull the trigger. The Most High gonna aim them arrows. He gonna aim them arrows. Hold on. All right. Now I just tore that lie up. Y'all can get these pasty devils off, get them out your head. Okay, you can get these. This is nothing but a lie. Okay. Hold on. I messed up something over here now. Hold on. Let me stop sharing to get my computer back straight. Okay. Hold on. Let me show y'all some more images right quick. I got quite a few for y'all. I'm glad I didn't delete them. I started. But anyway, let me get back over here. Let me slow my roll. I'm messing up over here. They can't tell. Well, it ain't for them to tell us what our history was before slavery. They want to keep us perpetually in bondage, and it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. They know it's not working. All right. Now look at this. Now look. Genesis 2:7. And Yahweh formed man of the dust of the ground. That should be your first clue. that should be your first clue. Okay. All right. Let me see. Let me blow this up. It's kind of blurry. But there go Bible verse, Jeremiah 14:2. Judah's mourning, and the gates, their language, they are black unto the ground. I can't read it, but I know what that verse. I got some of what it say. But there go Lamentation 4:8. Job 30:30. They are black unto the ground. But yeah, let me move on. Now look at that. Think about it. We are more in tune with nature. And I'm not painting everybody with a broad brush. Okay. We are more in tune with nature. Look at these folk. They pollute the water. I mean, even the animals, they lock up the animals. Everything is in captivity. The doggone, all the pollution, the water, the food. You ain't even got natural food. They making unnatural food, unnatural medicine. The water ain't natural. They are not in tune with, the most part, they are not in tune with nature. They are not. And that's just the fact of the matter. Doggone fish ain't say to pollute. You can't even, the ocean, everything is polluted. How you in tune with nature and you spraying stuff in the air? How you in tune with nature and the sun burns you? Huh? I got to do this because the lies has been holding us captive for too long. Come up out that grave. Come up out of there. All rise. Just look. Just look though. But anyway, ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people. Don't nobody know where these Negroes come from. These Negroes pooped out of thin air. But these Europeans got such high IQ, they can't tell you who they got and where they got it from and nothing. They can't tell you, they got such high IQ. But black history just mysteriously vanished. That's that lie IQ. Y'all know what it is. They benefiting from the lie. That ye should show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. I think that's the last one. I got some more. Let me get to some of these other words. Let me get to some of these other stuff. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Now, this is let's go to Exodus 4:6. Let's go to Exodus 4:6. Come up out them grave. If you can't come up out this grave, guess what? You're not coming up. You ain't coming out the second one. If you can't come up out of this one, you ain't coming up out the second one. All right. This is Moses. Moses. Wait a minute. I got a picture somewhere. Hold on. Got a picture somewhere. Hold on. There it is. Exodus 4:6. And Yahweh said furthermore unto him, put thine hand into thy bosom. And he put it into his bosom. And when he took it out, behold, his hand was leprous as snow. This is the kind of leprosy. They don't want to talk about this kind of leprosy. They don't want to talk about this kind of leprosy. The jig is up. You go talk about this. So how you know this is what they were talking about in the Bible? Well, okay, let me show you then. Leprosy. Name given to various chronic skin disease. Let me pull up me another screen so I can make sure everything is okay. Make sure everything is pulling up right. Let me check. Shalom. Okay. Name given to various chronic skin diseases later in more restricted use, probably from leprosy. First used in Coverdale Bible. I just showed you the image. Where's that Bible? It's in the Bible, leprosy. Okay. All right. Where it renders Hebrew kara, which apparently was a comprehensive term for skin diseases. Yeah, but we know what he meant right here because his hand turned white. You see, we know what it meant because it turned white. Okay, yeah. Let me keep going. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, I typed in. You see what I typed in? Clean leprosy. All you gotta do is read what's that? Leviticus. That's clean leprosy right there. All you gotta do is read the Bible. Now, there's other kind of leprosy where your limbs falling off. You had to quarantine. This kind right here, you have to quarantine. It's contagious. But this kind right here was all right. You understand? There are multiple ways to get them from us, but you ain't gonna get us from them. Okay? This is what I'm doing. Let me see here. That's another kind of leprosy. Yeah, they done call it Hansen's disease. Hold on. Something else I pulled up. Let me go back to that. Okay, yeah, vitiligo. Okay. Now they call it vitiligo. But it's the same thing, okay? They notice this word come out in the 1650s. A kind of cutaneous eruption tear, perhaps with a original sense of blemish. One of these things mentioned Hansen disease. But yeah, it's the same thing. There it is right here. Also known as Hansen disease. See, these are new words. So leprosy is also known as Hansen disease. This is Hansen disease. Hold on. It's the same thing. They changing the words, okay? Changing the words. How are you gonna name it? Think about this. This come back in 1938, but it's old. So a European come along in 1938 and start renaming stuff, but the disease is clearly biblical and it's old disease. You see what I'm talking about? Just like we got the term African American. Our blood is older than that name. Our blood is older than the term Negro. Our blood is older than the term all them stuff. Our blood is older than the term Jamaican. Our blood is older than the term Haitian, Caribbean. Our blood is older than all those new names. This is what they do. They erase your identity. Okay? Now here's another one. Numbers chapter 12, verse 10. Numbers was challenging Moses' authority. Excuse me. And the Most High turned her white. There it is right there. If you don't believe the Bible, just close it and go on somewhere. If you're looking for me to whisper sweet nothings in your ear, this ain't it. I'm not here to make you feel comfortable. I'm not here to aggravate you either. Not here to aggravate you either, but I'm not worried about your comfort. Okay? I'm worried about the psychological. I'm here to help reverse the psychological damage done to my people. The psychological warfare that's going on and on and on and on. That's what I'm here for. You Europeans, y'all got the army, the navy, y'all got all kind of stuff. Don't come over here with that. All right? Now, let me keep going. There it is. Let me close some of these tabs. Okay. There's a vitiligo pictures. Okay. All it is, y'all see what it is. Even white people can get it. All right. If you look at those red freckles, it'd be patches of melanin. I'm talking about on white folks with freckles, but nevertheless, let me keep going. Now let's get back to the Bible. Acts chapter 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church that were at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, who was called Niger. Y'all know what that means. Okay, it says a Christian. Y'all know what that means. Why you got Niger over there in Africa? You got, I know those are new terms, but look right here. Black man, right there in the book of Acts, chapter 13, verse 1. But they're not going to teach you where you at in the Bible. It's all about them and how they feel and all about what they run. All about them. That's why they teach white supremacy. That's why. Y'all see what it is? Right there. Book of Acts, chapter 13, verse 1. Boom. You got a black disciple right there in the book of Acts. Now, what a pork chop pushing preachers at telling you at where you at in the Bible? Huh? All of a sudden, when you go to point out this stuff, it don't matter all of a sudden. For all you people that think that the truth don't matter, let me help you out. Let me help you out. The truth don't matter all of a sudden. You sound like Satan. John 16:13, this is the Messiah speaking. Let me show it to you. Howbeit, when the Spirit of truth, is come, the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, he will guide you into all truth. But the truth don't matter. If the truth don't matter, then why is the Spirit of truth going to guide you into all truth if the truth don't matter? Huh? It don't matter. Yeah, you sound like Satan. For he shall not speak of himself. See, there is communication going on from the Most High through the Spirit of truth to us. It's communication. This is your radio, your cell phone, your wireless connection to the Most High. You go sever your connection promoting lies. Your antenna is acceptance of the truth. You getting out of range, you go to talk about the truth don't matter. You getting out, you're gonna get a bad connection. For long, you're gonna be disconnected and you're gonna be hollering the truth don't matter. All right. Look at this. Look at this communication right here. This is deep. Howbeit when the Spirit of truth is come, he will guide you. You can't be guided if you won't listen. You can't be led if you won't go. He will guide you where? Into some truth? In the truth you already know? In the truth that you comfortable with? Or is it all truth? So he's going to guide you into all truth. For he shall not speak of himself. So the Spirit of truth is speaking. He that has an ear, let them hear what the Spirit is saying to the churches. Let me pull that up for y'all. You slow my roll. Revelation 2:29. We ain't in, y'all. He that have an ear, let them hear what the Spirit is saying to the churches. If you love them lies, you ain't gonna hear nothing. You're gonna hear more lies. You're missing the communication. You in a bad area. Your call has been dropped. All right? You better walk in the truth. All right? For he shall not speak. He's speaking of himself. But whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak, and he will show you. Ain't no need to worry about the future. Ain't no what you worry about the future. The economy collapsing. The Bible already told you that. The Bible told you people gonna be killing each other left, right, front, and center. The Bible told you that. So why you worried? You're not listening. He that has an ear, let them hear what the Spirit is saying. It's already in the Bible, so why are you afraid? Okay? All right, now, which way do I go now? All right, I got some more verses. Hold on. Moses was mistaken as an Egyptian. I don't know what verse that was, but let me do a quick Google search. I didn't look these verses up, but nevertheless, let me see can I do it. You see can. What verse is that? Oh yeah, Exodus 2:19. There it is. Exodus 2:19. Think about this. Pharaoh ordered all the Hebrew males to be thrown in the Nile River. Now, I just showed you that the Egyptians are black folk. If Moses was white, how did he hide in Pharaoh's house? Huh? What are these Bible seminary preachers at? See, the Most High said, it's right there in the Bible. He said he was going to teach his own. He said he going to teach his own. You ain't got to go, I mean, you ain't got to go to no Bible cemetery school. I'm not saying that, you know, well, he said he was going to teach. If you're learning lies, the best thing to do is to get away from that. Because you're going to have a drop call. If you go into Bible cemetery school getting indoctrinated, you're going to have a drop call. You ain't going to be able to hear the spirit of truth. You're going to have trouble in listening. Okay, now look. Okay. All right, this was after Moses had killed an Egyptian. Okay. All right. Okay, this is after Moses killed an Egyptian, and he was on the run. Now, when Pharaoh heard the thing, he sought to slay Moses, but Moses fled from the face of Pharaoh and dwelt in the land of Midian, and he sat down by a well. Now, the priest of Midian had 7 daughters, and they came and drew water and filled the trough of water with to their father's flock. And the shepherd came and drove them off. Some men come bullying them. Some shepherds came and drove them away. But Moses stood up and helped them and watered their flock. And when they came to Reuel, their father, he said, how is it that ye are come so soon today? And they said, an Egyptian delivered us out of the hand of the shepherd. They thought Moses was an Egyptian. Pharaoh thought Moses was his grandson. He couldn't have did that if he was a white boy. All right? Let me see here. Let me see can I find this. Hold on. Oh, yeah, there it is right there. That's what I'm looking for. That's how Moses would have looked trying to hide in Egypt. That's how he would have looked right there. See, once you know who's who and what's going on, yeah, it's funny. I didn't tell the lies. They told the lies. They told the lies. That's how the Mashiach would have looked. He had went to hide in Egypt. Remember, the angel told Joseph to go to Egypt because Herod was trying to kill him. You know, the Bible verse says, out of Egypt have I called my son. Yeah. It was still plenty of black folks over there then. But yeah. He didn't go to Europe. He didn't go to the hills of the Caucasus Mountains. He went to Africa. Okay? But yeah. Let me see here. Joseph's own brother thought he was an Egyptian. Yeah, they sold Joseph into slavery. His own brothers, jealous. sold him into slavery. Joseph was young when he went in, and then by the time the famine hit, he was a grown man. His own brothers didn't recognize him. Now, if Joseph was white, they'd have recognized Joseph. He'd been around all them black folks, and he white. Yeah, they'd have recognized. Okay, the Apostle Paul in the book of Acts was mistaken for an Egyptian. Hold on. All right. And as Paul was to be led into the castle, he said unto the chief captain, may I speak unto thee? And the captain said, can thou speak Greek? He's speaking a white man's language. Hold on. Let me keep going. So what verse is that? 37. Art not thou that Egyptian, which before these days made us an uproar and led us out of the wilderness, 4,000 men that were murderers? See? The white guard thought Paul was an Egyptian because he was speaking a white man's language. Now, if Paul was white, it wouldn't have mattered. He's speaking a white man's language. All right. Let me keep going. Let me see here. Albinism. Albinism is another way you can get white from black. I do this from time to time. I do a refresher. Look, it's all lack of melanin. Okay? You can tell that's a Negro steel right there. Hair like wool. This is an estimation of how Noah looked. You go to reading the 105th chapter of the book of Enoch. It described Noah just like this, albino. Now that mouse is there, ask yourself, if we all the same, right? And the pharmaceutical company, when they making these drugs, why they always use the white mouse? Why not use the melanated? If we all the same, there are different things that affects melanated mice differently than unmelanated. So basically, what we're getting is white people's health care. Think about it. This is what they primarily use. But yeah, let me get some of these pictures. More of these pictures. Let me see here. Let me see here. Okay, right here. Okay. I just looked that word up for you. Acts chapter 13, verse 1. All right. Now here goes some more stuff. Deuteronomy 28:16. Cursed shall you be in the city. Don't nobody want to be us. They want to be us, but they don't want our troubles. You dig? They don't want our troubles. They want to be us. They don't want the troubles that come with it, though. And cursed shall you be in the country. You should carry much seed out to the field and gather little in. Carrying all kind of seed out there. And ain't none of it going to us. Your sons and your daughters shall be given to another people. And your eyes shall look and fail for longing for them all day long, and there shall be no strength in your hand. These folks been tearing our families apart for centuries, and then want to talk about some damn single mothers and some deadbeat dads. These doggone devils. Them. Every time you see one of these celebrities with a black child, why not go get white children? You got homeless white children that need adopting. Why y'all got black children in putting dresses on them? What y'all trying to do? create another Barack Obama? All this stuff. Talking about some deadbeat dad, raping the women, having all these offspring, and they ain't raising their own kids, but got a nerve to put a label on us. No, I'm not here to make y'all feel comfortable. If you don't like it, you can go. All right. Same thing. You shall beget sons and daughters, but they shall not be yours, for they shall. Who else had children that didn't belong to them, went into captivity? Who else? Show them out on the earth. Where they at? Where they at? Point them out. 28:52, 28:41. It's in there twice in the same chapter. All right. And you shall become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, where Yahweh will drive you. Look at all these bywords. Afro-American, black, colored, Jamaicans, Afro-Brazilian, Latinos, Puerto Ricans, everywhere. They don't, you know, you forget about Israelite, you forget about Hebrew, you forget about people of the book. A byword. And this is their favorite word right here. I did that one again. Okay. Now, the Most High, in his wisdom and his authority, gave us dominant genes. Gave us dominant genes. We the only people that can go through all these captivities and still with our DNA pretty much intact. We the only one. If the Hebrews and the Israelites were white folks, the white people worried about genetic annihilation. Huh? That's a contradictory. If they are the people of the Bible, why are they worried about genetic annihilation? Huh? Look at all these captivities. We had Egyptian, Assyrian, okay, Babylonian, Persian, Greek, Roman, all these are the Romans. The Romans ate up the Greeks. All of them, all them Western nations ain't nothing but Romans. Look at the Latin mottos. The military got Latin, got Roman mottos. Your legal system that they love gasoling us up in. You go to court, you got Roman terms in the courtroom. The government is a Roman style government. You're living under a Roman calendar. This is an ancient enemy. They killed the Messiah when he was here, but guess what? They're going to be still here when he come back to kill him. Boom. I'm going to just set that right there. Set that right there. All right. Same thing, just different. Put your hand into your book and he pulled it out, it was white. Then he restored it. As the rest, in other words, as the rest of the skin. If you look this verse up, Exodus 4, 6, and 7, the rest of his skin wasn't white. Okay. Look here. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. And the Most High made Adam from the dust of the ground. Okay. Look at that. Deuteronomy 28:68. And Yah will bring you into Egypt again with ships. Look. Egypt is another word synonymous with bondage and captivity. All right. By the way of which said unto you, and you shall see it no more again, and there you shall sell yourself to your enemies for bondmen and bondservant, no one will buy you. You look at the word of nobody gonna redeem us. Mashiach bought us out of eternal damnation from hell fire. Now the sojourner of the children of Israel who dwelt in Egypt was 430 years. Why we the only people on earth that got centuries of bondage, paralleling the people in the Bible? You can't point to another group of people. You can't point. to another group of people. Let me go back to this Bible. Luke 21:24. Now, y'all see who said the Messiah. And they, he talking about us, shall fall by the edge of the sword, be led away captive into all nations. Name another group of people that went captive everywhere. Huh? Name another group of people. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down. You know why Jerusalem's trodden down? Because we've been scattered everywhere. You ain't going to be over here because you've been scattered. The people that's over there now did most of the scattering. Your bankers and so forth now, funding the Klan, training the police, synagogue of Satan, until the times of the Gentile be fulfilled. Okay? Now, there shall be signs in the sun, in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations. See, this is a clock. Perplexity. They confuse and the sea and waves roaring. Men's hearts failing them for fear, and looking after those things which are coming upon the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. I'm telling y'all, folks, and I'm not saying this arrogantly. The worst is yet to come. Don't be out here playing around saying, the Most High gonna forgive me. Hey, go keep playing around. Remember, he knows everything. Keep playing around. That's that willful violation. That's just like I know I'm finna do wrong. I'm gonna do it anyway. But okay. All right, family. Let me look at some of these comments. Okay. All right, family. Let me see here. Shalom, everybody in the chat. I tried to, I tried to, I know some of this stuff get intense. Y'all might have to just take y'all a day off. I got to do it. I sought the Most High about it. I got to do it. I got to do what I do. I got to. I sought the Most High about it. Just take your day off. I don't care if it ain't but two views on the video. I got to do it. I got to do it. Okay? Okay. All right. Let me see here. Now, let me see here. Let me look for this Bible verse. Okay, hold on. Go back to this Deuteronomy 28. This right here, boy, this is something right here. It's just, let me see. Let me share this screen. Let me share this. All right. Look at this. Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee. Let me read the whole. He shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth. Where we at, family? We in the end of the earth. I don't care if you're in the Caribbean or you in America. We're at the end of the earth. We was in the east when Moses gave this prophecy. We was in the east. Now we at the end of the earth. We in the end of the book. Look here. As swift as the eagle flyeth. What's that beast in the book of Ezra talking about the eagle? Huh? What's the fourth beast of Daniel that's unnamed? Talking about the eagle. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. English was not a language until the 1300s. Understand? All these languages that branched out from Latin, those are new languages. All of them the same people, though. Okay? Look at it. He gonna bring a nation against thee from the end of the earth. So when they tell you being divisive, the division is there. The Most High put the division there. There it is right there. Now, if you want to go out there and sing Kumbaya and try to throw up your white flag or whatever it is, go ahead on. Don't expect me to help you. I'm going to look at you and keep stepping. Especially if you know better. He's going to bring a nation against thee from far from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle fly. They came on us suddenly, didn't they? A nation whose tongue thou shalt not comprehend, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old. These folks kill our old folks And they feed our young to alligators. They kick the heads off the babies, bury the babies in the dirt, kick the head off the baby. They cut the babies out of the black woman's womb and stomp the baby. This is what they do. A nation of fear. Who else is this? There you go right there. Now you know where they at. A nation of fierce counselors, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. And look at it, they ate up everything we got. He shall eat the fruit of thy cattle. Boy, they stole our livestock. They stole the money out of our bank. They stole the stuff out of our houses. They stole everything. Stole our children, stole our women, stole some of us, and the fruit of thy land, and thou until thou be destroyed. Now it's time to be restored. It's time to be restored. We've been destroyed. Now it's time for restoration. Now it's time for the dry bones to live. You got to understand who you are. You got to understand where you are. You got to understand how you got there. You got to understand who put you there. You got to understand all this so you can get to work. Yeah. All right. All right, family. Y'all take care, family. Try to get some more stuff to feed y'all. Y'all got any questions or comments? But y'all know I got to put time in with the queen first. Got to put time in with the queen first. Well, I'm trying to get some more stuff. I did try. Most I would tell me, no, you got to keep doing it. You got to keep doing it. I was praying. I'm like, he said, I got to keep hitting them. Somebody got to hit these heathens. See, I'm hitting them with the truth, okay? Love y'all, family. Y'all got any questions? Let me know. And it's time to raise up out them graves.
Can these dry bones live? It's time to make these other nations eat their word. Come on. Kwam Yasharah.
We ain't dead no more.
Nope.
Dry bones rising from the grave.
Come on. Rise. Rise. Rise.
So blow the trumpet, cry out loud.
Come on.
Israelites, it's time to come together.
Let's come together, y'all. Hey. Rise. Rise. Rise.
Raise up, Zion, roar like a lion. We don't fear no abandon. We already won the battle. Pour your Holy Spirit, write it in our heart, your sanctuary. Save us from evil. Down in the valley, Megiddo. The righteous will barely make it. You best to keep it real, you can't fake this. Yahuwah, he's a spirit. You can only please him in truth and spirit. So put on your armor with praises. We honor Yahuwah. Yahuwah. We ain't dead no more. Dry bones rising from the grave. We gon' raise up. We gon' raise up. We gon' raise up. We gon' raise up. Cry out loud. I realize it's time to come together. Come together. Raise up. Raise up.
What good can come from the ghetto? Hello, here now, once bound, free from heavy metal. Shackles out my feet, now I'm mashing on the pedal. Chasing the highest calling, that's why I never settle. Our ancestors had affection for heathen nations ill. So they rejected Yah and decided to rebel. So they threw them curses on them. So does to everybody, yet nobody really want us. Scattered the four corners. 400 years for these dry bones alive. Trying to navigate slavery with hate on every side. Now that we are alive, gotta let the flesh die. That's prophetic of the day we take it in the sky. Until the trumpet blow, keep your oil filled. Prayer and meditation, develop like a skill. I speak revival, let the righteous be filled. I speak deliverance, let the sick be healed.